I traded a historic Kobe Bryant card plus a downtown and more for a wonderful Patrick Mahomes card on Veriswap. Was this trade fair or foul? What do you think? TPott and I are about to debate it now. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another trade talk with Veriswap and TPott. We literally have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of trades that recently took place on Veriswap that you and I are about to debate right now. Were they good trades? Were they bad trades? You ready to throw some serious opinions?
I am. Let's do it.
Okay, you're going to throw an opinion at me for this first one because the first trade was mine. I'm going to let Raymond, the founder of Veriswap, introduce it.
I see that you've done a few trades on our platform, Geoff. To kick things off, we have a Mahomes red and yellow PSA 10 optic on side A, and on side B, we have Kobe, Holland, Jordan Love downtown, and a Travis Hunter.
All right, T-Pot. So on this one, I specifically gave up the Kobe Bryant card, that the base version of the Precious Metal Gems from 1997 Metal Universe. It's an iconic card in a PSA 10. I had a ton of interest in that card. A Jordan Love downtown, a Holland nice autograph card, but I got back the iconic red yellow Mahomes, the super color match, rated rookie Mahomes in a PSA 10. Would you have done the trade?
Yeah, absolutely. No brainer on this one. I love the Mahomes. You know, I'm going to go with Mahomes in this situation. I will say I'm surprised at how much Holland stuff has come down. He is otherworldly talented. One of the 2 to 3 best young talents still in the world. Obviously, Lamine Yamal's got all the hype right now, but Holland's still a guy. That card's come down a lot, so I wouldn't mind having that card. I think it's a beautiful card. I love the scope effect. I don't care about that Jordan Love card. The Kobe, you can get a bunch of those. They are somewhat condition sensitive in PSA 10. Obviously, very iconic metal set, and I love that card. But the best card here is the card that you got, and I love this trade.
Well, I thank you for that. Yeah. I appreciate that. I love the trade as well. I thought it was great. What do you guys think about the trade out there? And do you want to do a trade with me during our next Trade Night Live, sponsored by Veriswap here on the Sports Card Investor channel? That will be Saturday, June the 14th. On that day, I will be going live on Veriswap and doing trades with people on Veriswap, and I will have some free giveaways for people who do trades with me on Veriswap. Some of those people will get some lucky giveaways. So I will see you on June the 14th for Trade Night Live. By the way, if you don't have the Veriswap app yet, guys, you've got to get it. And when you register at veriswap.com or in the Veriswap app, use promo code SCI, and Veriswap will give you $15 free towards your first trades on Veriswap. We've got a bunch of other big trades to analyze, so let's get going with the next one.
Following up with the trend of cross-sport trades, we have some football on one side, as well as some baseball and basketball on the other side. Geoff, can you walk us through this one as well?
TPott, this is an absolutely massive trade. I cannot believe this went down. You're talking about massive star power on both sides of this trade. How do you make sense of this one?
This one's huge. We had a big one last month. This one is also very big and very iconic. You've got a couple young talents on both sides. You got Churio, you got Cade and Wemby on the opposite side. I don't know what to say here. Yeah. This is very tough. I mean, overall, I look at this and my eyes go right to the Ohtani, the orange Ohtani auto specifically, the iconic Topps Chrome rookie card. But it's Topps Chrome. It's not the Bowman Chrome, which tends to garner the real premium when it comes to these cards. On the right side, or on the other side, I should say, you got a dual auto of LeBron and MJ.
Correct. That's where my eyes went.
You got the iconic.
Your eyes went to Ohtani. My eyes went to the LeBron MJ dual auto card.
And then you've got the Trout, like the Trout refractor auto, his Bowman first.
How about the Ohtani? On that side of it, right? How about the Ohtani gold ink auto? Ink auto.
This one's really tough, but honestly, I think I got to go with the 5. I got to go with the 5 here.
Okay.
If the opposite side had one of the Bowman Chromes, like his batting Bowman Chrome auto for Ohtani, I might be swayed in that direction. But because it's the Topps Chrome, I'm going to shift. I'm going to go with the 5 cards. You got a little more flexibility. You're still getting an Ohtani auto back, like you said. I love that Trout card. iconic. His stuff's obviously come down a lot, and you get a dual auto of LeBron and MJ. I'm going to go with the 5.
It's worth noting, by the way, that 2018 Topps Chrome Ohtani, not only is it low numbered, being an orange refractor, but it's also a PSA 10.
Yeah, it is.
Which is hard to find in those cards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just an outstanding card. But that said, I'm going with a 5 as well, because I feel like your star power on the Jordan LeBron duel is on up there with the Ohtani. I like the little bit of diversification you get with the 5.
Yeah.
You get a wider spread there. So I'm with you, but honestly, this was a great trade for both sides. There are absolutely no losers here. I really like this one.
Yep. Plus the Cade color match.
It's beautiful.
Let's get it over
I know he's your boy in Detroit. All right, let's see the next one.
Up next at $36,000, we have a LeBron Exquisite Patch Auto on side A, and a LeBron Auto, LeBron Patch Auto, Kobe Flawless Auto, and a Giannis Flawless Patch Auto on side B.
Okay, TPott, so a lot of big names. Giannis, Kobe, 2 LeBrons going one direction, but an even bigger LeBron coming back the other direction. Which side of this do you like?
I like the $100 in cash.
Yeah,
to
that was
this,
just,
to make this
man,
work.
that really must have been tough to get the deal done, to have to throw in $100
Give me
in
that
cash.
100 or we don't have a deal.
Yep.
My favorite card on this is the Giannis. I love that Giannis. And because of that, I mean, I can't deny that the LeBron is the best card. And so if you're trying to do this for like the true, real long-term value, I'd go with that LeBron. And then, if you're a big LeBron guy, obviously I'd go with that LeBron. But you're getting some LeBron autos on the other side, like you said. I like the Kobe. I have a Matt Stafford from I think that same year of Flawless, the Emerald. But I love that Giannis. So my heartstrings go for the lot of 4 cards here.
Okay. I'm a little split on this one. The Giannis, I think, is a really interesting card to get into right now, because I think he's got a lot of upside.
Yeah, I do too.
We don't know where he's going to go. If he gets moved to a contender, if he goes to San Antonio and pairs up with Wemby or something like that, like you could see Giannis's card market double potentially, right? Where just this renewed interest. He's such a great player, but he's been forgotten about a little bit in Milwaukee the last couple of seasons. So I like the upside on that. Yeah. On the other hand, the Kobe card right next to it, that card doesn't do anything for me. No autograph. I don't think it's that attractive of a card. No patch. It's just a flawless, low-numbered card with green on it. That one doesn't do so much for me. The LeBrons are nice. On the other side, that LeBron is exquisite, which, is the one that everybody chases. So I think I'm a little split on this, but I think at the end of the day, I would probably take the bigger card. Yeah. So I think I'd go for that LeBron Exquisite. Yeah. So I think I'm on the opposite side of you on this one.
Makes sense. I just really want that Giannis.
All right, let's see what the next trade is.
Up next at $31,000, we have an ultra-modern extravaganza. On side A, we have 2 Drake May Prisms, both in PSA 10. On side B, we have Jalen Williams Flawless RPA, Tatum Color Blast, as well as a Burrow Auto.
All right, I'm glad we got a little football coming into play here, TPott. How big of a believer are you in Drake May? Because whoever did this trade, that side of it, they apparently believe in Drake May quite a bit. Do you?
Well, Parker and I just did a little 90-day challenge on the Market Movers channel looking at which cards might go up in the next 3 months, and both of us wound up with like half of our stack being Drake May.
Okay.
Not necessarily because I'm huge and believe in Drake May, but because I think a lot of other people believe in Drake May, and there's a lot of hype right now behind Drake May. If you get those 2 cards, you have absolutely no problem moving them at the National or shortly thereafter if that's what you want to do. He's one of the buzz guys going into this upcoming football season. On the other side, Tatum, the Achilles injury.
Yeah, and this trade may have been done before that.
I'm sure it was. Yeah. I mean, and then but on the flip, Jalen Williams just had a massive Game 7 to put the Thunder through to the conference finals, and I like them to go to the finals. They were my championship pick, so that card could be a big card.
That's one of his biggest cards.
Yeah,
that's his gold out of 10.
And that's the biggest card in this trade. So because of that, I also really like that Burrow, especially for the price point, for the value, a rookie auto, that really nice image. So I am going to go with the Jalen Williams, but I think if you're just looking for liquidity, you go with the Mays.
I would agree with that, actually. Yeah, I think if you're trying to move on these cards as we get to the National this summer, those Drake May cards are going to be super hot. I bet they'll be up in value by then. People are going to be chasing Drake May. He's going to be one of the hot names going into this football season. Whereas, people aren't going to be talking about Jalen Williams as much come then. Maybe they've won the title by then, in which case his cards, may see a little pop from that. They certainly won't be talking about Jason Tatum then, but they will be talking about Joe Burrow then, but that's one of the lesser valuable cards. I'm a little split on it. To me, this depends on what you're looking to do.
Exactly.
If you're looking to get that Jalen Williams card and potentially hold it, that is by far the best card here. That is the most that is the card that has the most ability to appreciate over time. But if you're looking to flip in a few months, trade on, maybe do another trade on Veriswap, then the Drake Mays might be a little more liquid for you and easier to do.
Yep.
Overall, though, I think a good trade for both sides.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Up next at $27,000. On side A, we have some Wemby rookies, most notably his black gold optic choice. On side B, we have 2 Ohtani autos.
Couple of nice Ohtani cards going one direction. We've got some Wemby plus Zion. I hope that's not a bad sign that we're pairing Zion with Wemby. It feels like maybe that whole side's become a little bit risky now. What do you think about this trade?
Yeah, I don't find Ohtani to be terribly risky, so I'm going with Ohtani on this trade for sure. You're getting an Ohtani Bowman's Best auto, numbered to 15. That's the best card in the trade, in my opinion, in spite of the fact that the Wemby is the black gold numbered to 5 from Optic. It's his Optic rated rookie, but there is still a lot of risk involved with Wemby right now. I know you and I are both very high on him still. I think he's got a ton of upside. So that was the one that made me pause. It made me pause for a minute because it is really low numbered, and it is a more iconic card than that Bowman's Best Power Producers auto, but it's Ohtani, and there's arguably not a player on the planet in any sport right now hotter than Shohei Ohtani, more sought after globally. So I'm going to go with the Ohtanis.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Ohtani is by far the safer bet on this side of the thing. The only thing that bothers me about the Ohtanis is neither of these cards I would have on my list of like top 100 Ohtani cards that I would be going after. The Bowman's Best card is a rookie. It's 2018. So that's nice. It's low numbered. It's out of 15, but it's not the most popular product. It's, I guess, an insert from that product.
Yeah.
It's not, so it's not, it doesn't quite do it for me the same way that other Ohtani cards would do.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Ben Baller Chrome Ohtani from 2022. It's a PSA 1010, nice card. But that Wemby card, the rated rookie black gold choice, that is a little more of a key Wemby card.
It is.
Than those are. So I'm actually going to go with the Wemby side.
Okay.
I'm going to take the risk here. I'm going to go with Wemby. Give me the most key card. I'm going to take the big risk that Wemby, is great as we all think he will be and stays healthy and the whole thing. But if that is the case, I think that Wemby card is the best card in this deal, so that's the one I want.
Fair enough.
All right, let's take a look at the next one.
On side A, we have a Jordan floor auto in PSA 8. On side B, we have a Jordan rookie, 2 Kobe autos, and $200 in cash. What do you guys think about this one?
All right, Jordan for Kobe and a Jordan.
Yeah.
What a trade here involving 2 of the greatest basketball players of all time. What side do you like better?
This one's really tough for me. I don't know what to say. You're getting 3 really good cards on either side, although those 2 Kobe's, they're not the ones that really move the needle for me. They're okay. They're autos. They're Kobe autos. We're not getting any more of those, unfortunately, and they're nice cards. Iconic on the Jordan, PSA 8, a little bit off center. Eye appeal on it. Looks okay. I got to go with the other Jordan, the 99 Upper Deck Final Floor autograph PSA 8. You're getting a piece of that, I think the court. His auto, hand numbered. It's the best card in the lot. To me, that one stands out quite a bit more here, so I'm going to go with that one.
I'm going to go with that one as well. It's a nice trade for both sides. The 86 Fleer Jordan in a PSA 8, it's a pretty good grade on that card. That's a very liquid card.
Yeah.
That one would be very, very easy to move. Honestly, be the easiest to move out of all the cards in this trade if somebody wanted to then go trade again and keep flipping. But the 2 Kobe autos, I love Kobe. I love his autos. Neither of these cards, in my opinion, have a ton of eye appeal. I'm not in love with those cards. I am in love with that Jordan card. That's a nice card. That's just a nice looking card. I love the hand numbering. Really nice Jordan signature on that as well. That's a strong card. So I'm with you. I'm going to go with that one Jordan card, the Final Floor Jordan on this. All right, guys. I want to remind you one more time, promo code SCI gets you $15 towards your first trades on Veriswap. You should be on Veriswap. It's the ultimate way to do trade deals, from big dollar ones like some of these all the way on down to much smaller trade deals. There's 50,000 people on Veriswap doing trades, and you could be part of that community as well. Just download the Veriswap app or go to veriswap.com and then use promo code SCI when you register for $15 free. We got a few more trades to look at. Let's go with the next one.
Up next at $24,000. On side A, we have a LeBron exquisite patch with a beautiful patch. On side B, we have some Brady Downtown Black, Mahomes Orange Rookie, and some beautiful Kobe cards.
One of my favorite cards of all time is part of this trade, TPott. I absolutely love that 2008 Topps Chrome with LeBron guarding Kobe, Gem Mint 10. That is a nice card. Somebody's giving that up. Plus, along with another Kobe, a Brady, a Mahomes, but they're getting a really nice LeBron in return from Exquisite. What side would you rather be on?
It is a nice card because you know Kobe was going to cook LeBron on that play and every other play thereafter. So I'm definitely going with the 4 in this case, like hands down. I love that Flair Kobe. I love all Flair Kobe's. Flair set was one of my favorites from the 90s.
Those are cool looking cards.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
Black Pandora, downtown Tom Brady.
Yeah.
As much as I don't like that he's in that Bucks uniform because they beat the Chiefs, I still got to go with that card. Is really nice. Then there is a Mahomes, rookie, Prism, orange. We've said it before, the orange isn't my favorite parallel in that case, but it's nice. It's not bad. And like you said, that 2008. So, I get it on the other side, but it's not an auto. It's just a jersey piece.
I wish it was an auto.
It's not an auto.
If it was an auto, I would probably go with the LeBron side of this equation, but with it not being an auto, I'm with you. I got to take the other 4 cards. Yeah. I get that it's Exquisite. I get that it's game used. I get that, people love, 2005 Exquisite, the patch cards is numbered to 10. So there's all kinds of reasons why that's still a really nice LeBron James card. But man, I wish he would just have his auto in the side of that card. Of course, that would have made it even more valuable. The 4 cards that you're getting in return for that, I actually like all 4 of those cards.
I do too.
And so, in my opinion, I'd rather have the diversification of 4.
All right, we got to start arguing about something here.
I'm with you. Maybe we'll be this next trade. Let's take a look.
Up next, we have a $20,000 trade. On side A, we have an Ohtani auto in PSA 9 in Topps Transcendent. On side B, we have some Yamal rookies as well as an Edwards Flawless auto.
Beautiful Shohei Ohtani, but some of the hottest players in sports right now, TPott. You're giving up this beautiful Ohtani, but you're getting 3 Lamine Yamals, one of the hottest players in the sports card market, plus Anthony Edwards, one of the hottest players as well in the sports card market over the last month. What side do you go with? Do you go with the hot hand, or do you go with the proven with Ohtani?
I'm going with the 4 again. Here. I'm going with the lot. I think Lamine Yamal, I've said this for about 18 months now. I think Lamine Yamal, long term, like over the next 10 years, might be the best overall investment in any player on planet Earth. Everybody, and I'm not a soccer expert, but I can see talent when I see it. This kid is so young, 18 years old still, I think, 17 maybe. He is otherworldly talented. Like, people are talking right now about whether or not he's the best player on planet Earth at that age. So he's right on track, tracking with a lot of things that Messi's done, if not further ahead than Messi on a lot of things. He's got a long way to go, but there is so much buzz right now behind Lamine Yamal. We got World Cup coming up in not too far off, plus the Edwards. And the thing about the Ohtani is Transcendent is a high-end set that doesn't command nearly the secondary market demand for the price point of the product itself. I don't dislike the Ohtani card. I don't love it. I do really like those cards on the other side.
So I'm with you on Yamal's future. I'm with you on soccer cards in general. I'm very bullish on them. I want the Ohtani in this case because unlike the trade a few trades ago where I was like, those Ohtani cards, they're kind of random sets. They're not doing a lot for me.
Yeah.
This is Transcendent Gold, 1 card 1 out of 10 on card auto rookie. Ohtani. Yeah. This one's doing a little more for me. Like this Ohtani, I agree with you that Transcendent doesn't get the same respect. Obviously, if you had his, a low numbered Topps Chrome rookie out of 10 or Bowman Chrome out of 10, that's going to command a lot more attention. But Transcendent's still a very high-end set. This is out of 10. This is rookie year. It's a nice looking card. It presents well. I'd rather have the Ohtani. I'm going to ignore the upside with Yamal and Edwards. And I'm going with the Ohtani in this trade.
I like those Yamals.
Got to disagree with you on this one, even though those are nice Yamals. Okay, a couple more trades to go. Let's see the next one.
Up next at $19,000, we have a Cade Mojo jersey numbered in PSA 10. On side B, we have an SGA Optic Red Contenders, SGA Optic Hollow Auto, and a Cade ticket from Contenders, and $1.2K in cash.
TPott, we have perhaps 2 of your very favorite basketball players on the planet right here. You love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what he brings to the game, but of course, Cade Cunningham represents your Detroit Pistons. What do you do here?
This one hits home in more ways than you know, because it was rumored on draft day when the Pistons took Cade that at the last minute the Oklahoma City Thunder had offered Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the number 1 pick.
Really?
Straight up in exchange, and the Pistons said, no thank you. That hurts, because while Cade has taken many strides forward, Shai is kind of on another planet, probably going to win the MVP this year. All that being said, I like both of these guys a lot, like you said, and I keep going with the lot. I do like Mojo's quite a bit. It's not my favorite picture of Cade just like dribbling down the court on his Prism rookie card, but I'm going with the 2 Shais plus the Cade auto, which visually I just like better. I think it looks really nice. It kind of is a color match. It just really sharp looking card on the Contenders optic, and you get some extra cash on top. So I think the Mojo probably obviously has the like iconic staying power, although that Shai Hollow rated rookie auto is really nice.
Too. Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it's not going to be as valuable as the Mojo. The Mojo is number 25 for Cade and a PSA 10, so that was going to be more valuable over, certainly. But the Shai Hollow does have a lot of nice eye appeal there. Yeah, for sure. I don't love the rookie ticket as much of Shai. I don't think that the picture on that I don't love as much. I actually like the rookie ticket for Cade quite a bit better. That's a more attractive card to me. To me, if you're going to take the side with Shai, consider, which by the way is the side I would take in here. He's the hot name right now, but consider flipping those pretty soon, because like we see with every sport, players, even if they go on and win the championship, and even if Shai wins finals MVP, which he very well could, his cards will probably cool off a little bit once we get into the offseason. So your best time to flip is probably coming up here. We'll see if they win this series and they go on to the next series. That's going to be your best time to flip, most likely.
Yeah.
Cade, on the other hand, is already into his offseason journey. His card market I'm guessing, has already come down a little bit. Is probably going to continue to settle down some over the next few months. You got plenty of time to buy Cade. I'd rather have the Shais right now, but I'd rather get those Shais right now and then maybe flip one of them again on Veriswap in a week or two, and you might even get more value than what you just had to give up right there.
Sure.
So I think I'll go with the Shai side for the flipping, the short-term flipping potential on those. Okay, we got one more trade to go. You ready for the last one?
I am.
Let's go to Raymond.
Up next at $15,000, on side A, we have a LeBron patch auto and a Griffey patch auto. On side B, we have a Luka auto, a Wemby Select White PSA 10, and a John Cena in PSA 10.
Okay, we got a little bit of a cross-sport deal going on here at TPott. We got the basketball, but we've also got King Griffey Jr. thrown in. We got a wrestling card thrown in. We got John Cena coming into the equation here at TPott. How are you going to make sense of this?
I'm making sense of it by saying that wrestling cards have been very hot.
They have been hot, haven't they?
Fan base is wild and ravenous, and they are like actual fanatics. Wrestling fans are actual fanatics. I see that card space growing quite a bit over the next few years. And so that is an iconic card. I'm not a big wrestling fan, modern wrestling. I watched a little bit as a kid, but you're getting some interesting pieces here. Just visually, overall visually, eye appeal. My favorite card is the Wemby. That's far from the most valuable card in this, situation. The LeBron, it is, it's an auto, unlike the other one that we saw. You're getting a piece of authentic material on there with the fabric. I don't like the unlicensed. I like Immaculate. That's one of those shadow box signatures. They do look really nice in hand. It's unlicensed. Baseball. I think there's a lot of cooler Griffies that you could probably get in the same price point. Maybe not.
That signature also, it doesn't look like it's centered in the shadow box. Like it's kind of.
It's true.
It's kind of bothering me.
That's
the placement of the signature in the shadow box.
The shape kind of makes it work okay of his auto, but it is a little. It is a little.
It's running off on the left there.
I'm going to go with the 3 cards here. I think it's interesting with the John Cena, like what that market could do, and he still continues to be relevant in the wrestling space and in the acting space and everything else. So, and I would keep that Wemby card. I just think that's a really sharp looking card. So I'm going to go with those. I have a feeling on this one, you're probably going to the other side.
No, I'm going with your side.
Oh, wow.
And the reason why is because I don't love the look of the LeBron card or the Ken Griffey Jr. card. That LeBron card, I just don't think it's that attractive. Even though I'm a huge LeBron collector, I love patch auto cards. that's not my favorite card. I mean, that's not anywhere close to my favorite LeBron card. It is a 9.5.
Yeah.
It is, from 2009. There wasn't a lot produced in 2009. So like, I understand the appeal of picking that up. And honestly, for a LeBron patch auto, it's relatively affordable.
True.
I mean, the trade value on that was $6,200 in a 9.5 for a LeBron patch auto. That's not a bad value. So, I mean, if you want a LeBron patch auto, that's a decent value. The Griffey, also a decent value, but it is unlicensed. I don't like how the auto looks on there.
Yeah.
On the other side, I think you got 3 really attractive cards. The Lucas at 10-10. It's not rookie year, granted. And maybe with Dallas jersey now, maybe that makes it a little less attractive to people. But it's overall a nicely presented card. I'm kind of with you on the John Cena downtown. Like, that's kind of cool. I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I know a lot of people are. They've been hot products in our store here at Cards HQ.
Yeah.
That's a really cool downtown and a 10. That's got to be a nice card. And then the Wemby looks really nice. I love the Wemby white disco. Just a lot of eye appeal on that card, PSA 10. I'm going to go with that side.
Okay.
Give me those 3 cards.
Man, we agreed way too much
We
today.
did agree way too much today. Okay, next month, more argumentative. Give us some trades out there that we can argue about, because if you do a trade on Veriswap, we may feature it in next month's show. And don't forget, use promo code SCI when you sign up for Veriswap. And then join me on our Trade Night Live, our next Trade Night Live here on the Sports Card Investor channel, which is taking place on Saturday, June the 14th. Starting at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to go live on Veriswap doing trades with you, and I'll even have a free giveaway for one lucky person. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon with our next episode. Take care.